and once we click on this explore on my own, it will take us to this screen. Okay, so yeah, let me just duplicate this. And if you remember, we previously we did this screen, this pop-up, right? And I will try to take it from there, or we can draw it here. Okay, so let me draw it again. It is very easy. Okay, the screen will stay, and what I can do here is basically create another frame first. Okay, I will give it a fill, and I will also give it a roundness on the top. So let's make it maybe add pixel and add here. Wonderful, but I'm unable to see it because both of those frames are wide. Okay, what other thing that I can do over here is I will either okay, so I can see those two layers, right? So to make sure I'm unable to see this, actually this line are basically integrated in this frame that we just created. So I will take it from here to the frame. Okay, now it's disappeared. Okay, and this is pop-up, so I will name it pop-up. All right, and one other thing that I can do here is if I select this and maybe give it another rectangle here. I will try to make a rectangle here. Okay, I will make it black and give it maybe 10, no, I think 40% opacity. Yes, this is perfect. And with the help of command and open bracket, I can make it like this. Okay, so now this is the frame we created is now visible. Okay, so we have text, course, and cross. So the cross, we already have it, we will take it from there, and we need to do the text. So type course says. Okay, and now I will make it 16 or 18. Okay, or maybe 20 pixel. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. This is fine. And we also need this cross icon, so I will go to day 3. If you don't know how we created this cross, so you need to go back and try to watch the previous video of day 3. Okay, now let me take the cross here and put it over here. Okay, wonderful. I think the cross is a bit larger in size, so I will increase the size. You know, like I'm doing like this, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Okay, I'm selecting both, and we have one issue here is if I select those both inside, now I can increase it. So maybe 20 pixel is fine from here. I think 18 is perfect, and I will give it 60% opacity. I think 16 is very large, so let's make it, yeah, let's make it 16. But yeah, instead of doing this like that, we can take it over here and do this here. I will select those both layer and drag it like this. Okay, one other thing that we can see this overlay. So this is basically we give both an opacity, right? So and both are overlapping on each other, so that's why this place is bit darker than the other. So instead of this, instead of giving opacity, I will come and select color picker tool and just, you know, like draw it like this. Okay, and now I pick take the color from here. Okay, and now I will select those because the frame is no more, so I will again give it a frame and take this here, delete this. Okay, wonderful. And now I'll make sure that this is aligned over here, but instead of this I will give it auto layout, so it's automatically it's perfectly aligned, okay, in the middle. All right, wonderful. And one other thing, if you can see over here, we have this line over here, so we will not do again manually the line. We need to learn each and every feature step by step. So again, we can give it an auto layout, and I will make sure this is 16 because we previously gave a margin over here of 16 and 16 here. Okay, wonderful. And now if you can see over here, if I give this a stroke, right, now I can make the stroke to the bottom, right? So now the stroke is in the bottom over here, and I will make sure this is the same. Select the text, select the color, and make this the same as this one. So now we have the stroke is created and courses is created. Okay, now let's come to the tabs. So the tabs, we will do this and obviously in the component and variant as well. So this one is selected and this was an unselected tag, unselected tab. All right, so it's very easy. What we can do is select text for you, and I will make sure this is maybe 14 pixel. Yeah, 14 is perfect, and I will decrease this to 0. Yeah, and again I will make sure to give it 80 pixel, 80% opacity. All right, perfect. This is perfect. Now I will give it auto layout, so Shift A, perfect. It give it an amazing auto layout, and I will fill it and I'll take it down a little bit. And yeah, I just created this tab in a very short time. And now last thing, I will give it 80, maybe 8 pixel roundness. Okay, wonderful. So we have created this selected tab. Okay, now to do the other part, let me just do this as well, and I will show you a trick again. So let me just do it beginner. Okay, and I will make it regular. Yeah, this is perfect. And maybe, yeah, oh, let's make it like this. Wonderful. And this is -4, -3. Yeah, this is fine. Now again, I will give it a right color. So yeah, this is the right color now. Okay, and now I'm selecting this and this. Okay, these both, and take it over here. Now if I select this these both, what we can do over here is select this and create multiple component. So once we even we can create a component set or create multiple component. Okay, so this is basically what it does. Like once we click on create a multiple component, it gives it both a component, right? And if we try to do that, even we can do it after this as well, like combine is variants, but we can do over here in one step, like create a component set. So once we click on this create component set, now it give it a set. Okay, so this one we will call it tab actio. All right, and now this one we will call it not actio or unactio, whatever you call. Okay, and this is component, so I will also name it tab. All right, perfect. So now we created this component as well, this variant set as well, and I will take it in to over here. All right, so I'm copying this one from here and taking it over here. This is super easy and super easy. Okay, now I will put it over here, and I think this is 24 pixel, so 1 2 should be 24 pixel. Yeah, and now I'm copying it, and you can see over here, once I select this and make it unactive, it become unactive, right? And now I can take it over here. I will make sure that give it auto layout. Now auto layout is given, and give it 24 pixel padding between those two. And again I will duplicate and duplicate. Okay, and right now if I will, this is beginner is fine, intermediate, and then we have advanced. All right. Okay, one thing this which is this needed to be 24, so I really need to make it let me just do a trick here. Since you can see over here that this is not what we are expecting, we give it 24 pixel, right? So the reason is because these are now in auto mode, right? So if I give it 24 pixel, and I also make sure that this is one thing that I really need to make sure, this needed to be 24 pixel. Oh sorry, so this was the reason. This text, this is basically the reason over here in the component. So what I can do over here is I will fill container here, and make sure to fill the container in here as well. Okay, and why it's not working? Okay, now wonderful. Okay, let me see if this is resolved. No, it's not working perfectly. You know, we need to find a solution for each problem, and this is the reason this is the right course. Okay, so to do that, what we can do here is okay, unactive. I'm selecting this, and I will make sure that I will give it auto layout and see, and now I will hug the content, and let me see if these are, oh my god, I am a superhero. I'm a superhero. Wow, this problem is resolved. So the reason, what was the reason? You knew it. You knew the reason. Now you know the reason now is because we need to give we forgot to give it auto layout. This was just a text. Okay, so this is the reason we need to find a solution for each and every problem we are getting, right? Okay, wonderful. Now we created this tabs as well, and now we need to create this as a component in a component again, right? So since we already created this component, so we will take it over here. We will even maybe take it on top here and make sure this is the same as over here. Okay, wonderful. And we now, let me take it to the left and do each and everything step by step. Okay, so right now we don't need this text, so I just get rid of the text, and we really need to give it maybe like 12 pixel padding between those two, and we really need this icon. And one other thing, since it's you can see over here this arrow is down, so it's mean it's vertical layout. Right now I want to make it horizontal layout, and once I click this only this text become to the left, to the right, because this is a frame. This is auto layout, those two are auto layout, and then this is a single auto layout. So what we can do is we need to group these two to make it to the right. Okay, so I will select those two and shift A. Once I select those, now this is grouped. Okay, now this is auto layout, this is auto layout, so those both are different auto layout. Again I will select those two are already, this is the one and this is the second one. Those two are selected, so one I will click on it. Okay, and I will make it to horizontal layout. Okay, now horizontal layout is given, and you can see over here there is a lot of space over here, and this is because this of this. Okay, so right now we need to make sure the width should be smaller like this. Okay, and one other thing that we can do here is I think this is 12 pixel, which it should be, yeah, it's 12 is fine. And one other thing, then the spacing is fine here, but we need to make it middle align, so we will make it middle align here. Okay, wonderful, and we even don't need this button here, so I will get rid of it. Okay, wonderful. So now we created this card as well, the horizontal version as well, and yeah, again I will give it auto layout, and I will make sure this to make it 16, so it hit the both edges as well. All right, perfect, wonderful. And now from the top and bottom I will make it 6, because I want it should be even spacing, so 6 plus 6 12, and 12 pixel will be like the size in between those. Okay, so maybe 6. All right, perfect. Now I will just copy and paste. Right, so now it's your task. Your task would be to either find these icon or draw exactly the same icon what we have over here. Right, so this is your task, and you needed to do it. Again I will just duplicate it, auto layout, and then oops, come on, D and D. Okay, and last thing last, we also need this menu bar here as well. So perfect, this is created. It was again an easy task.